What's going on, family? Thank you for tuning in to today's live. You're locked in with the Coach Smook Network, and I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. Before we get rolling, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, share the stream out, and if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any of the action. Now listen, if you really rock with what we're building here, I invite you to take the opportunity to support the channel by becoming a member of the AAA family. Our mantra is authenticity above all. Everything we do, our content and our community, is built on creating and enjoying quality, authentic conversations, real insight, and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly assists in the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar you contribute is not only appreciated, it's paid forward. We proudly make monthly contributions to various community health and awareness organizations because impact matters. If you want to get even more involved with the community, be sure to join our Discord. You can type the command right now in the live chat or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. And for those who want to support the network directly, you can donate through multiple options: Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. Thank you all for the love and the support and the energy you bring every single time. Now buckle up because it's time to get into the show. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's get it.
Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in and I kicked the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, that's what they saying.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Hey, what's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
This is where futures are forged and legends get their shot. Coach Smook Network is on the scene at the 2026 Panini Senior Bowl. Coach Smook will be there live and direct, joined by Chat, Make It Do What It Do Yons, bringing you daily inside access, practice coverage, intense breakdowns, and exclusive interviews with the players making noise. No filters, no fluff, just real football from the heart of the action. If you love the grind, the stories, and the moments that matter, lock in with the Coach Smook Network, because this is where it starts. Put me in the game, Coach Smook. What's up, AAA family? Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Somebody give God some praise. I'm telling y'all, if you watching this show right now and you in that storm, man, I pray that everything is well with you, man. It is cold outside down here in Alabama, and I know it's colder in the Midwest and up in the Northeast. So you are stay warm, stay safe. Hopefully you are prepared yourselves, took all the precautions and prepared the best way you could. And for all the people that was in Alabama and all the surrounding areas around Montgomery and things that were affected by the windstorms yesterday, tornadoes, man, I pray that nobody got injured. I didn't even watch the news this morning. I actually was up doing a lot of just moving around and meditating. So good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good to see everybody in the chat. Good to see all my people. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. We don't have TikTok live today. For some reason, StreamYard is having an issue. So if y'all could take 30 seconds right now, everybody in the chat right now, and it looks like we got 25 total people in here early, 16 total early in the chat. Take a moment and share the stream for us right now here on the Coach Smook Network. If you're in the chat and you're watching this post live and you want to get to the conversation, fast forward to the 15-minute mark, and that's where we will be starting the conversation. But for the time being, y'all know the drill. If you always showing up to the lives, you know I want to know where you at, where you watching from, and I just want to give y'all some love, man. So before we do that, though, make sure y'all acknowledge the fact that myself and our brand manager, Chastity Duyon, we're going to be on the scene starting tomorrow. She's going to be there tomorrow. I might get down there tomorrow evening, depending on what time I get some things handled. But Wednesday, for sure, I'll be down there for the Senior Bowl. Y'all give it up for the Coach Smook Network, man. That's a big step for us. And the type of coverage that we're doing is huge. Real quick, I'm going to get this graphic out. Let me see if I can get this graphic done real quick. Let me see if I can get it down real quick. And shout out to our brand graphic manager, man. That has been on fire right now. The devil trying to keep him down though. My boy got kind of sick, so y'all keep that in y'all prayers, man. That chasing the bash, y'all know that boy, he does some crazy work, man. So hold on, here we go. Oh man, where's the other one? Hold on. Dang it. See, that's what happened. I should have thought about it beforehand. Hey man. I'm gonna have it before the end of the show. But we got Jeffrey and Ba, SMU D lineman. He played at Purdue, played at Auburn, played at Providence Community College, I believe it was. Ascending talent in amongst the ranks of the collegiate ranks. Didn't hear a lot about him in mainstream, but this guy's getting some high ratings. Shout out to Sports Info Solutions, man, and what they do for the network. We started comparing some of his statistics as far as pressures on quarterback, snaps, the type of production it produces in certain situations, and this guy he can be a game record. So it's going to be cool to get a interview with him. And then we're going to be working on getting some other guys solidified today and tomorrow, getting some concrete names. But we're going to be running into a lot of guys. So y'all staying tuned in for the coverage here on the Coach Smook Network of the Senior Bowl this year, all right? And then what's the other announcement? It's something else big coming up, chat. I forget. Y'all gotta forgive me sometimes. Y'all know I be losing it sometimes. Give me a second. Let me get my desktop straight. Something just doesn't look right. Something don't look right, Mary J. Am I frozen? What is this? All right. Am I frozen, chat? Let me know. All right, let's get into our roll call, man. I'm over here wasting time. I had everything set up. I felt like I did, and now I feel like it's all over the place, but we good. Let's get our roll call, man. How y'all feeling this morning? Let's go where you watching from. I see y'all in the chat, man. Don't get quiet on me. I know it's a Monday and y'all cold, man. Y'all fingers probably kind of tight. Listen, warm them up, y'all. Warm them up. Let me turn this light to it. I'm looking extra. It ain't the haircut. I ain't for the streets, man. I ain't for the streets. I better He got some glory out here. All right, y'all, let's go. Let's check in, man. Let's start at the top, Mary J. Let's see who talking in. What's our Roll Tide family talking about today? Let's get it. Mary J, you back there? You good? Okay. What's up? 5 Adam says, Roll Tide, God bless and God all humans. What's up, 5 Adam? Good to see you, Roll Tide, my brother. I got Dalton said, what's up, Roll Tide? Dalton, my God, Dalton Manning in the chat. My people, Dominique. Appreciate you for pulling up. Roll Tide. Let's go. Come on. Zach, what's good, man? Roll Tide, my boy. How you feeling? This morning? We don't have a call-in segment today. Or we might have one. I don't know. It might get good enough to get a call-in segment. The Kinesis, what's good, man? Roll Tide. I don't know what's going on with the network over here. This side of the PC is acting up. I don't know what's going on, man. Right, what's good, man? Roll Tide, my brother. Good to see you, my boy. Britt. Where your phone at, girl? What's up, Urban Essence? Good to see you, sis. Roll Tide. Good morning. Man, I hope y'all keeping warm out there. Rod Baker said, Opelika in the building. What's good? Roddy Rock, what's good, man? Brother Big Gamma in the building, man. Good to see you, brother. Welcome in. We're going to talk some good football today. What's up, Shawnee, where you been at? We've been looking for you in the mod chat and everything. We got some stuff for you, girl. Tap in. Roll Tide, girl. Walk one. Man, y'all a trip. If you can't drive, stay your butt off the road. My boy Big Bama say, if you can't drive, stay your butt off the road. Hey, he know, man. He know about that truck driving life. It's something else. Good morning. Roll Tide Senior Bowl week is here. Let's go, man. They go chat, make it do what it do, y'all. Gonna be on the scene with the Coach Smook Network, man. The brand ambassador is showing up, showing out. Got us some things lined up. I think we ended up getting some things confirmed about 2 o'clock this morning, but maybe I was just dreaming or seeing some things coming to fruition. And look who pulls up and shows up. Jordan, can you stop the music for us real quick? Keep this comment up for a few seconds, Mary J. Keep this comment up. I just want to take a moment right now and acknowledge a special individual in this community, not just in this community, somebody that I have has become a brother to me in a stage of my life where he could have did what others did and just been a snake and turned his back on me and did his own thing. But this brother right here has been loyal, not just to me, but to the vision of what we stand for, authenticity above all, man. And shout out to my brother Ayo Sully, man. What is it? 36 today? Or no, 37 yesterday. 37 yesterday, right, Sully? Is it 37, Mary J, or 36? Put it in the private chat so they can't beat me to knowing real quick. Tell me real quick. All right. She don't know. Dang. I thought I was gonna beat him. Dog it. Dang it. Jordan laugh. Make him laugh. Hey, but yeah, shout out to my brother Sully, man. Roll Tide to you, man. Happy belated birthday. We wasn't live yesterday. I don't know why I looked at the calendar and thought it was going to be today. I just want to give you a shout out. I don't know how long you've been a AAA member between both pages, right? Let's remember they had 2 different pages representing, but he's been here since the beginning. So I think it's at 22 months right now. Jordan will be sure to make sure he let everybody know how long it's been since we've been having members at some point during the show. So y'all make sure y'all show our brother Sully some love, man. And make sure y'all go check out his YouTube channel too, man. Sully, make sure you plug that link in the chat so that we can get your subscribers up, man. We got some crazy things going on with the Coach Smook Network. That man ain't turned on 22. Hey, turn that music back on, man. DJ, crank that music back up, man. We gotta get into the show, man. He out here lying. Listen, on today's segment, man, my lips just got real weird just now. We gotta our topics of conversation, man. We're gonna be discussing some things about Alabama's upcoming season, man. I think some of the main talks we've already had some of them, but the main thing going into the offseason, which offensive line hire is going to be the right hire? There's a lot of hires. I expect to hire by the end of tomorrow, honestly. If the weather hasn't slowed things down, I think they're making a real push. And I'll talk about the prospects that I think are going to be in consideration. We've heard some names. We'll talk about it. Some people that I know that are close to the program. We got into a nice little conversation, and some CBS analysts were in a Zoom. We were talking about it after the phone call. So it was pretty cool to be in that realm again. I haven't been on the insider side of things for the past couple of months as we've been taking some different leaps and bounds with the brand. But this conversation yesterday sparked my energy, got me back, sniffing stuff out, looking for the scoop. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to talk about that. And then, how each offensive line coach, what their resume, how it will fit the Bama scheme. And then after that, we're going to transition into recruiting talk. I know y'all been waiting for your boy Coach Smook to talk some recruiting. We're going to talk some recruiting today. Some targets that I think Alabama are really heavy on. These are some guys I've been talking to since probably their 10th grade year. Beginning of their 10th grade year, just getting a feel of guys that they're talking to over the past couple of weeks. We've just been gathering a little bit of information, and now we're ready to jump out there and start putting everything we got on the table. So let's get into it, chat. If y'all ready to get into it, somebody type it in the chat. Somebody say it for me. Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's go, Jordan.
You talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Tap in. Yo, I had to go get on my thinking cap. Shout out to Yon Apparel, man. Yon Urban Streetwear and Apparel. I don't know if we got a banner made for them yet, or just a banner. We're going to make sure we start doing that. Yon Urban Streetwear Apparel for supplying us with this cap, man. We have a couple infomercials we're going to be running for all of our partners and our sponsors going forward, man. So from now on, when we have talking segments, when y'all see me with a cap on, you know what I'm saying, we're going to be trying to represent something, either our network or it's our partners and people that we're partnering with. But it's going to be thinking session. This thinking session, chatting with Coach Smook, is sponsored by Yon Urban Streetwear and Apparel, man. Y'all make sure y'all get over to Instagram and check out my brother's apparel, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. All right. Alabama's offensive line coach position, man. What are we talking about? What are we doing? Where is Alabama going? Are they going to get some newbie? Are they going to get some experimental guy? Are they going to get what's going on with Alabama in the offensive line search? So per some research, we did some conversations and we did some research. We got some names and realistically, the knockout hire, the home run hire to some believe that the knockout hire would be Sam Pittman. I believe it. I truly believe anybody in college football would gladly take Sam Pittman as an offensive line coach. The question is, and I think the question surrounding Sam Pittman, when you speak with those who are close to his camp, his agents, is he really trying to settle down from coaching in general? Or is he just trying to pull back from being a head coach? Now, there may be a head coaching position that may not be in the limelight or might be set up where his staff surrounding him can provide him more support, especially in the recruiting area. Arkansas, for the amount of talent that they had to develop on roster, they did not get a lot of talent in recruiting. And they were competing in a lot of games under Pittman's tenure. So I think they had 4 winning seasons under his total tenure, or 3, something like that. So unfortunate situation, but the Sam Pittman conversations are real. I think they're monitoring, just like I believe Alabama's. I believe people have given up hope on somehow getting Jeremy Pruitt back at Alabama, but his legal situation is not final. And the thing is, you don't want to jump into something and pull that Alabama bias and attraction to a situation right after already having Tennessee on it. He's already sitting smooth at Jackson State. Let him continue to get in the good graces of the NCAA or whoever the courts that are ruling over it, right? Whatever that is. And when the timing is right, because Kane Womack, Kalen DeBoer maybe has, I say maybe 5, 7, 6 years max at Bama. And I think he's taking the next big opportunity. I think he wins at least 2 at Bama, and then he takes the next big opportunity. And I think if Kane Womack sticks around, he's the next head coach in line. And it wouldn't be crazy to go get Jeremy Pruitt as a defensive coordinator or bring Jeremy Pruitt as your head coach, but then you're going to lose Kane Womack as your DC. And we don't want that. I think Kane Womack is more built for head coaching and management anyway. So that's just another conversation. But talking about the O-line coaches, Adrienn Kiemm is a name that has emerged, man. You look at some of the guys that were in the runnings. You talk about Missouri's offensive line assistant coach. The guy just knows how to get players. He's been in some of the mid-tier programs, most recently at Oregon. Some of the things that he's done most recently, NFL draft picks, multiple NFL draft picks across the line, multiple 4-star, 5-star offensive linemen. He has a deep-rooted connection in the state of Texas. And if you think about a lot of the tackles and the centers that have come into college football and thrived, they come from California, Texas. Your guards, they've come from like your northern states. And then you had some like tackle guard mix-ups in the Southeast, Georgia, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana. You get a lot of your big old mully guys, but you get a lot of your athletic offensive linemen out of Texas. And this gentleman, he presents that connection. And it's not necessarily going to get just 4- and 5-star offensive line. It's going to get quality guys that he develops. This scheme, a lot of space blocking, a lot of pin and pull system, not as much traditional run zone scheme. He's one of the new hybrid offensive line developers. So he kind of fits into the progressive transition of what this offense needs to be for it to become what it has to be for Alabama to succeed in the SEC week in and week out. So we'll get into his history and breakdown, as we get further into the offseason. We're just kind of giving y'all an overview on our thoughts of guys that could really be in the picture for this. And a lot of people don't think this is realistic. I didn't think so at first, but after seeing some things this past weekend, it kind of like a narrative is repeating itself, right? You look at how Seattle lost last year. The offense wasn't the reason. They couldn't run the ball, but the offense definitely wasn't the reason why Seattle was struggling last year, right? The numbers kind of were hit and miss, but the offense was inconsistent. It wasn't because of the offense that they lost that game. We got to go back and watch that Seattle game when Grubb caught that last game. Now, you look at this season, the Rams get into a situation, and I think Scott Huff just recently got hired on as the tight ends coach. He hasn't assumed any duties yet. I don't think he's even actively at the facility. So for him to be in the conversation to come and rejoin the staff that he's already comfortable with, be a part of a scheme that he's had success in, there are recruits that he was targeting before he left Washington. A few things are lining up to where you can kind of lean towards Scott Huff being a realistic consideration. Now, from the conversations that we had, there's no indication that he's a direct target. There's no indication that he's a direct target. But you look at the type of experience that he has in the SEC and the footprint that he had in the SEC before being able to get an opportunity with Grubb. Not Grubb, but Coach DeBoer. He has the experience. I think he has enough experience to come in the SEC and really give us that edge in the development side of things in this scheme. I look at why there's no conversation right now, because to me there's an inside knowing of, brother, if there's ever opportunity, I want it. And I think that was what the situation is with Huff. A lot of science around his camp when it came to answering the question about taking an opportunity at Alabama. We all know that he was more inclined to be here before taking the Seahawks job than Ryan Grubb was. That's what the word was. So we'll see how everything develops. I expect a hire within the next 48 to 72 hours. I said maybe as early as tomorrow. I think we might get an announcement about an offensive lineman hire. offensive line coach hire. Not a transitional move either. I'm talking about one of these guys. And I was hearing about another prospect out of Liberty, offensive line coach. Not sure how much weight there is to that. I'll do some more looking into it. But yeah, I told y'all I don't do all this insider stuff. I just got caught up in the conversation, and it felt legit. So I'm going with it as it develops. Like I said, none of this is concrete. And we also have to remember they do have assistant staff member Sherman Williams potentially joining the staff. I don't know if it's been official yet, but if it's official that he's on staff, former offensive line coach, offensive line developer, recruiter, specializes in offensive line development, it would not be crazy to see him be in some type of on-field role instead of being on the personnel staff. I'm just saying as an assistant, maybe not as a offensive line position coach, but maybe an assistant. So you never know. All right, y'all, let me know your thoughts in the chat. Alabama's offensive line situation. What do you think? Who's the best hire? Who do you want? I'm gonna put, as a matter of fact, let me put a poll in the chat. This is a good poll moment right here. And we got 47 in the chat. Make sure y'all continue to run the likes up, man. We got 21 likes on the stream. Continue to run the likes up, please. Y'all know we beg for likes. Poll in the chat. Which O-line coach would you like? Pittman? What's his name? Kiemm? Huff. We're gonna put that in we're gonna put that poll out there in the chat. Come on, y'all. I see y'all over there watching. Y'all give me them likes now. We need 4 more to hit our goal on the day. And then also don't forget there's opportunities to contribute, to donate to the Coach Smook Network. You can super chat by hitting the little gift icon on the screen, or you can scan this QR code on your screen if you're watching on TV, like a lot of you have told me you've been doing. And I told y'all what y'all need to be doing. I told y'all know what y'all need to be doing. Take that remote, right? Some of y'all remotes look like this. Some of y'all got the urban one. Some of y'all use y'all phones. Hit the up button and then look for the thumbs up button and hit OK on that mug. All right? Do that for your boy real quick. Appreciate y'all for being in the chat. But yeah, you can donate by hitting that QR code over there. And that's our Cash App for the network. And then we also have our PayPal QR code up there. You hit that one, and that'll give you an opportunity to donate. If you want to join the AAA family, boom, shakalaka, there it is. Won't he do it? And then leave that up there for about 15 seconds. I can't wait to edit this show. It's going to be so funny. You want some merch? Check it out. Right there. Coach Smook Network. Right there. We right there. And y'all better go get it, man. I think it's like February 26th or 25th is the last day the store is going to be up. So hopefully y'all get it in and make it do what it do, because I want to see y'all in there. We got a $5 super chat from our sister, Auntie Cindy. Roll Tide. Cindy, thank you for the $5 super chat. She says, 5 for this cold day. Stay warm, AAA family. Hey, listen, that $5 gonna help us stay warm, sister. You helping keep the lights on. You know what I'm saying? Pay them bills, pay your fare, comb your hair. You know what I'm saying? But nah, thank you for the $5 super chat. Y'all give it up for Cindy in the chat one more time. Give me Huff. His line won an award. That was, hey, you know what they say though? They say that was only in the Pac-12. Anybody could do that in the Pac-12, according to these Bama fans. You get what I'm saying? Right? Like, we just can't be happy. Bama fans just can't be happy. I don't get it, man. Honestly, I'm liking Pittman, man. I just like the pedigree he has. I feel like he's a cerebral type of coach. He doesn't struggle with ego. I'm liking Pittman. Nice. I'm okay with any O-line coach as long as they get the job done. Man, come on, man. You got to pick one, bro. That's what you said about Cap. God said be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you ask for. You say just as long as they get the job done. Getting the job done means just show up. Don't be out of place. Follow all the rules. Do what the head coach asks you to do. That's getting the job done. I mean, you good at it, right? You want to get a coach that's good at it. I want to get a coach that's good at developing. Coach that got good recruiting background. a good rapport with recruits. Yeah, they really are. They really are, Rod. They really are. Hey, shout out to the 25 likes in the stream on YouTube, man. Y'all give it up for yourselves one more time. All right, y'all, we at the 30-minute mark. We're going to take a quick infomercial break, and then we're going to get back into it. Y'all, I want y'all to go ahead and take an opportunity to join the AAA family and get connected with the community. We got some quality content coming up, not only just in the offseason, but even this week with the Senior Bowl, some exclusive interviews, some exclusive appearances we plan on trying to make happen. Y'all will be surprised at the networking opportunities that's going to happen starting tomorrow, going all the way through Saturday for the network. So y'all want to be a part of that growth, join the AAA family, man, and be a part of it and help it even more, man. I'm telling you, it's one of the best things you can do to help support and keep the channel growing. So we're going to go to that infomercial break. And then when we come back, we'll open the phone lines up and we'll get 2 4-minute calls on your thoughts about Alabama offensive line coach. And then we'll transition into our talk about the recruiting, the 2027 recruiting class. I'm going to highlight some key names that I believe are going to be game changers in this class that are going to bring other guys with them. And we'll break that down, talking about their skill sets and how they look coming on campus. Stay tapped in here on the Coach Smook Network. Somebody typing in the chat, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Jordan, take us out. Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel. Let's get it. Hey, real quick, we want to give a quick shout out to this first calling segment for our sponsors here on the Coach Smook Network. Walk-ons for sponsoring our calling segment, being sponsors and supporters of the Coach Smook Network. Y'all give it up, man, for walk-ons real quick. Clap it up. I'm going to tell y'all, it's something special about networking. Something beautiful about networking. The Montgomery walk-ons location hooked us up in Mobile. So shout out to walk-ons. Run that real quick, Jordan.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-Ons is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Sir, yes, sir. Let's get it, chat. Come on. Hey, line is open. 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name, and put me in the game. Coach Smook. Topic of conversation: Alabama's offensive line coach search. Who are your prospects? Who you want to see? You know, I've mentioned a few names that I have heard and seen some real traction behind as far as targets. Confirmed conversations have been had about certain names, so we're going to see what's up here. Let's see who this is on the line, y'all.
Call from Zach Willie. To accept, press 1. To send.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me, man.
What's good, Coach Smook and my AAA family? How are y'all doing this morning?
We good, man. How you doing? Sound like you over there shivering or something.
No, I'm good. I was walking. Leaving the living room so I didn't disturb my dad.
Okay.
He was watching TV, but I had my headphones in, so y'all couldn't hear what was in the background going on. But anyway, me personally, if I was to choose an offensive line coach, the one that I would want is Scott Huff. Now, because he is a coach that had an offensive line that won the best offensive line award, and I know there's fans out there that will say, oh, he done that in the Pac-12, it doesn't count. Well, yes, it does. I mean, it's not easy to it's not easy to win that award, you know, because they was the best in, not just in the conference, in all of college football. And I mean, Michigan had a good offensive line that year. Ohio State had a good offensive line that year. I mean, there was multiple teams that could have won it over them and didn't. And so, I mean, and we have had offensive lines that won that award too, but we haven't had a coach that could develop the offensive line like we needed in a while. And I will say this year, the offensive line, not all of it was on them. Some of it was on the play calling and the blocking scheme and all that. But still, we need to get better. You know, it's just that plain and simple. And I believe Scott Huff could develop this offensive line because, I mean, he's coached under this scheme.
He's been there. You know, he's been there. Right.
I mean, and okay, but now I'm going to go with who I think Alabama's going to hire. I think Alabama's going to hire Sam Pittman. And that's still a good choice and everything because he's a quality offensive line coach and everything. But personally, if I and this is me, if I had to choose between the two, and I knew Scott Huff didn't want to stay in the NFL and was willing to come back to college, I would go with Huff. But I don't know if Scott Huff wants to leave the NFL, so that's why I say, in my opinion, I believe they're going to go with Sam Pittman.
Okay. All right then, Zach. Hey, I appreciate your take, man. I agree with a lot of things you said. I think whichever offensive line coach hire it is, it's got to be the established developer. At the end of the day, I think Alabama doesn't have a problem getting talent there. But what I do think needs to happen for Bama is that we need to see development at a higher rate and consistency and execution. Like I think development has a huge part of being consistent. Because if you're confident in the scheme, you're going to develop better. But I appreciate you for calling in, Zach, man. Roll Tide, brother.
Roll Tide, Coach Smook, and my AAA family. I'll holler at y'all later.
All right, man. Y'all give it up for Zach in the chat. Let me send this text real quick. All right, y'all. Okay. I was like, who is this texting me? I think we got to have a special caller call in, yeah. But anyways, yeah, so Zach said a lot of quality things, kind of repeated the same thing I said, but I like his take on the fact that the established relationship, right, is one thing. But you also look at, he not only developed a Pac-12 winning offensive line. This is an offensive line that took, two SEC caliber teams in the Big Ten, Michigan, and also in Texas. Took those two teams, like, really handle business and for majority part of the game. Now the Michigan game was different. You could tell at that time Washington was just kind of overmatched. I think Michigan had 4 first-round defensive linemen on that front. So it was crazy to see how they developed that offensive line. And that started, the first year under Kalen DeBoer, Ryan Grubb, and Scott Huff. So there's something there. I think you get all the pieces together, is that even this year, if you don't find the Scott Huff-like piece that can really develop these guys, because that's what he did, he developed. If you can't find a guy that's going to develop these guys within the scheme, then we'll see another struggle year as far as the offensive efficiency. But we got time for one more phone call, 334-625-1121. Again, that's 334-625-1121. I want to bring a thought while we wait for another call to come in. I want to bring a thought to your mind. Alabama has 2 coaches on the offensive side of the ball right now that have offensive line coaching experience, right? It would not be crazy to see Tyler Hughes see a lateral move or a promotion from being, assistant wide receiver analyst, I think is what he is, offensive quality control, assistant wide receiver coach right now. It would not be crazy to see him elevated to that position. Or there's a lot of belief that there may be an Alabama alumnus to come back in Vallecos. There's been some things around him that there's some hype. I don't think he's coming back. I don't even think he's interested in coaching right now. Would that be like a hype thing for Bama fans? Yes, but I don't think it's happening. But if it was too, my God, that'd be kind of cool to have a former player on staff officially, right? Officially. Speaking of staff, man, what are y'all projections for this staff? After this offensive line coach hire, what are y'all projections for this staff staying together? How many years do y'all think we got with them? 3? 2 max? I don't know. Alabama hasn't. I mean, college football hasn't seen stability on any level for probably the past 4-5 years now. So I don't know when it's going to slow down. Shout out to the 50 in the chat on YouTube. Continue running likes up. Thank you for the 32 likes on the stream. Continue to share the stream. We're going to go ahead and flip the page. Let me give you your poll results real quick. Let me give you your poll results. We had 28 votes on the poll. 38% of you want Scott Huff. 32% of you want Sam Pittman. And 29 said, get the new guy to run at it. Get a new guy running it. I agree with some of y'all with the new guy. I think some fresh eyes and a personality coach might be a fit for that side of the ball. A personality coach, meaning a coach that's real intense, right? One that's going to get in the guy's face. The coach, the players just respect Pittman. I think he's kind of a dinosaur in the game at the same point, though. I think he's a great guy, but I think he's kind of a dinosaur when it comes to the coaching ranks or the philosophy behind his approach to the game. Seen him do some good things at Arkansas, though. We make a deep run this year. We lose at least 2 of them. Full staff, I believe, 1 year. Okay, I agree. I don't think you last much longer with this staff. As far as them being together. Someone will want Grubb or Womack, especially Womack. Oh yeah, Womack was a hot commodity coming into this season. So I could just imagine what type of conversations were being had with his agent. All I'm saying is the Seahawks did away with Grubb and they're playing for a championship. Hey, don't what that song you say? Don't. Y'all remember that song? Do. Phone line open 334-625-1121. Don't get me acting up, Jordan. Y'all know I slept good yesterday too. 334-625-1121. Can't wait for them easy water filters. Shout out to Epic water filters, man. They gonna be having your boy squared away. What's crazy is today is a special day because I'm going to be getting ready to sign something that I've been waiting to sign for a long time, and I can't wait to do it. I'll be posting a little mini vlog. And you know what? If I don't sign it today, it'll be next Monday. I can't remember if it was today or next Monday. I do have a appointment for it today though, and it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be good. I promise you. I promise you, man. I'm gonna celebrate with y'all. What's popping? Deborah and MJ popping into the chat. Y'all late. Y'all late for breakfast. Y'all, we're gonna take another quick infomercial break, and when we come back, we're going to get into our conversation about recruiting, man. I hope y'all understand what's happening with Alabama 2027 recruiting class. This may be another power move type of class where you're going to see top heavy moves and you're going to get quality guys that are ready to develop. So you ready to get into the recruiting conversation? Share the stream. If you're a Bama fan, you want to get on top of Bama recruiting, I'm going to highlight a few key guys to be looking for in this class as we get ready to prepare to go into the offseason. But before we go on, man, we just want to appreciate you all in the chat. Thank y'all for being here and become a member of the AAA family. But also, we want to give another shout out to another one of our sponsors, man, Sports Info Solutions. We thank them for supporting us and being here on the Coach Smook Network. Jordan, I got this one. What's going on, family? Thank you for tuning in to today's live. You're locked in with the Coach Smook Network, and I'm your host, Coach Smook, your favorite Alabama insider and sports media personality. Before we get rolling, do me a quick favor. Tap that like button, share the stream out, and if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss any of the action. Now listen, if you really rock with what we're building here, I invite you to take the opportunity to support the channel by becoming a member of the AAA family. Our mantra is authenticity above all. Everything we do, our content and our community, is built on creating and enjoying quality, authentic conversations, real insight, and real information surrounding sports entertainment. Your membership directly assists in the growth of the Coach Smook Network, and every hard-earned dollar you contribute is not only appreciated, it's paid forward. We proudly make monthly contributions to various community health and awareness organizations because impact matters. If you want to get even more involved with the community, be sure to join our Discord. You can type the command right now in the live chat, or head over to our main YouTube page and click the Linktree link in the description. And for those who want to support the network directly, you can donate through multiple options: Venmo, PayPal, or Cash App. Every bit of support helps us continue to grow and elevate this platform. Thank you all for the love and the support and the energy you bring every single time. Now buckle up, because it's time to get into the show. Somebody type it in the chat. Say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smook." Let's get it.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
This is where futures are forged and legends get their shot. Coach Smook Network is on the scene at the 2026 Panini Senior Bowl. Coach Smook will be there live and direct, joined by Chat, Make It Do What It Do Yons, bringing you daily inside access, practice coverage, intense breakdowns, and exclusive interviews with the players making noise. No filters, no fluff, just real football from the heart of the action. If you love the grind, the stories, and the moments that matter, lock in with the Coach Smook Network, because this is where it starts. Put me in the game, Coach Smook. All right, chat. Let's get into the conversation, man. I'm ready to have some fun talking about some recruiting. Y'all know that's what we really about over here on the Coach Smook Network. So give it up for yourselves. Appreciate y'all for continuing to run the likes up. We got 51 in chat. Let's get 50 likes, man. Appreciate y'all for getting us to 40. Appreciate y'all for getting us to 40. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Shout out to all the viewers on all the other platforms. Thank y'all for tapping in today. Make sure y'all share. However that is done on those platforms. We want to continue to help each platform grow. That's Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Kick. We want to continue to help our platforms grow. We have a total follower base of over 15K right now. I'm tripping. I keep saying 12K. 15K total between our platforms. So word is getting out. Let's get this YouTube channel. Go ahead and cross that 5K threshold, man. We've been working hard to get there. I think we're going to get it here soon, too. I feel it. Well, let's talk 2027 recruiting here on the Coach Smook Network. Your boy been doing some doggone moving around, man. I've been quiet for a reason. You know, they say the real, and I mean this in the most metaphorically way. The real killers move in silence, you know. And I really been moving behind the scene, you know, doing some things. Really get into some conversations and building some relationships. And like I said, God is divine on his timing, right? He's very divine on his timing. I want to talk about the Alabama 2027 recruiting class. There are some names that's out there right now, right? We got some commits. They got the class already looking on the high side of things, with Seaborn leading the class as far as in-state recruits, one of the top quarterback talents. But I want to talk about Elijah Haven. Now, I remember talking about this young man last year, going into his junior year. Going into his junior year, the Louisiana product is one of the guys that I truly believe Alabama may have a real chance with. With him being 2 years behind Keelan Russell, I think he will come in knowing that he is the archetype of quarterback that this system wants. You look at his skill set. I don't think Penix was the ultimate form of the quarterback that you need to operate the system. I think he just had the right mechanics. He developed in a system that he was learning for better part of 5 years. So if anybody knew the system better than Grubb, it was going to be Penix. You know, that's the running joke. But I look at the skill sets of what they love about Keelan Russell, and you look at Elijah Haven, and it's a lot similar, but he's a lot more versatile. A lot more versatile with his legs. I don't think he's a day one starter at the college level as a true freshman, but I think his redshirt freshman year, redshirt sophomore year, his second, third year in the collegiate ranks, he'll be ready and he'll be a game-changing talent. So when you look at the quarterback position early on in that 27 class, I think that's going to be a true target that they try to maintain contact with. He's already leaning towards Alabama. You know, the Kiffin move to LSU, that's not a area of interest right now for him, even though I think Lane Kiffin would turn that boy into a star immediately. So that's a guy to be looking out for. Now, Let's go to the wide receiver room. I know this year it seems like we're going to be pretty light in the wide receiver room. Remember, the portal is still open. There's still wide receivers in the portal right now. Right? We can still go out and get a few guys if we need to. But I think for what we did in closing out the recruiting class with Aubrey Rocker and what's the other young man's name from Warner Robins? Lord have mercy, I forget the young man's name from Warner Robins. We're getting those two to kind of pat the depth. You know, you get some developmental guys. Aubrey Rocker is just a natural talent. You want to put the ball in the athlete's hand, right? He's one of those guys. But you look at what you can go do in the 27 class, and I truly think Alabama will lose 2 receivers. 2 to 3 receivers will. Well, you'll have 2 that's eligible for the draft, and Ryan Williams, MJ Chair going to be done, right? He'll be out of eligibility. Rico Scott will be eligible for the draft, but I don't think he goes. He comes back. Everybody but Ryan Williams and NJ Chergwin will be coming back. Noah Rogers, right? All those guys, I think, will be able to transition to the next level. You look at Alabama's wide receiver recruiting class this year, Derek Meadows will be a veteran presence. Sedarian Morgan will be a sophomore. Lashier Brooks will be a veteran presence. A lot of these young guys that's on roster now. Rico Scott will be a veteran presence. You got 4 receivers that you can kind of carry over. So you don't have to go so top heavy with the 27 wide receiver recruits. But I think right now, when you look at archetype guys that they want to start padding in this wide receiver room, Vermont Carmack out of Greensboro, North Carolina, not rated, but you look at his frame, you look at his size. He's a fast version of Derek Meadows. A fast version of Derek Meadows can go up and get it. Go check him out. But also Jaden Upshaw. Jaden Upshaw has been very high on Alabama, the 4-star out of Leesburg, Georgia. I think he's going to be an early verbal that's going to make some moves for this class and getting some other guys like Keyshawn Bowman, who's right across the water in Tennessee. I think he's going to be there. Haven's dad said he wants his son in an environment of stability and leadership for his growth as a person. That ain't Kiffin. 100%. 100%. I try to tell people, man, that's one of them things. Some people not playing about their kids, brother, and how things move around them and their development as people, right? It's bigger than ball. We got that show now. We got that segment, bigger than ball. A lot of people truly live by that. So those are 3 big wide receiver names I think we need to look for, man. I think we need to look for in this upcoming class. Here we go. Where do we go from wide receivers? I'm looking at my notes, y'all. The tight end room. 2 big names. I think right now, Alabama went to the tight end room in the portal. They went and got a quality, ready guy to allow that space and opportunity for Edwards. For Danny Lewis to really compete, right? To really compete and be a leader in that room and actually be able to impact the game. Stay healthy, Danny, and drop a little bit of weight. I think Danny need to get down to like 250, 255. I think, is he playing at 250 right now, chat? Somebody find out. Danny Lewis, is he playing at 250 right now? He need to get down to like a 240, 235-ish, 6'6", 6'5". So, but you look at the tight end position. Malik Howard is big on Bama right now. Another Tennessee product. You look at where I think Max Sutter's from Tennessee too. A lot of these tight ends looking at this scheme and looking at their opportunities to be that new wave hybrid tight end. Malik Howard and Michael Mbuife out of St. Francis. If y'all have not heard of Michael Mbuife out of St. Francis, you're going to hear about him this season. I guarantee it. Y'all remember Vernon Davis? Vernon Davis, former, I think he played with 49ers for a little bit, was like his really big time, played for South Carolina in college. Athletics says 254. I mean, he don't look 254. Dan Lewis looked every bit of 270. But yeah, so we looking at it right now, man. I think right now in the tight end room, we're solid. He stays healthy. He can be a solid game changer. A big body. It's hard to body up with him. Strong hands. That's one thing I love about Danny Lewis. Got strong hands. He made 2 tough catches last year, and I forget which game it was, but they were low towards the ground. towards the sideline. And he had the awareness to drag his feet, catch the ball with his hands, and not allow the ball to touch the ground. Offensive lineman, man. I think this 27 class, Alabama is going to go crazy at the tackle position. Particularly, I know everybody's looking at Ishmael Kamara. He's going to be shopped, right? He might be leaning Bama today. He'll be leaning somewhere else tomorrow. Oregon tomorrow, then Ohio State Wednesday. I know he's good. He's a top priority, but he might be like a Ty Haywood situation. You want to try to see what plays out in front of him. You look at the other guys in the class, though. Nico Compass and from London, England, NFL Academy over there. You know what Alabama has done with overseas guys. A lot of those guys have come over here and wasted. It's just a different breed of ball to develop in at the University of Alabama when you're playing against the best guy from each school in the country. Basically, I guarantee you one of these guys on the roster was every one of these guys on the defensive side of the roster was the best guy on their defense in high school. Or some sort. Impact. You get what I'm saying? I look at the offensive line though. Look at Nico Compass coming over from from England, London, England. Type of development curve is there. Big guy. It's hard to move him, and he moves a big group of guys. But you look at the competition level over there, you got to see it done on this stage or some wave of this stage. Braylon Mills, the 6'7", 315 prospect out of Warner Robins, Georgia. I don't know if y'all remember us. I did a check him out coach on his highlight film. That's crazy that Alabama is kind of offering him right now, 2 years later, right? Kind of crazy. We're going to be tapping in on that coverage there, trying to see what that story is. We got a different type of relationship there. Jatori Williams from the hometown, Phoenix City. Alabama's got him as a priority on their list. From what I'm hearing, the contact has slowed down. From what I'm hearing, maybe it's not. He's not a priority because that's interior to guard position. I think Alabama is really leaning on developing the 5 guys they got there. But you can't pass up on that type of prospect. And Jatori Williams. Albert Simon out of Lake Charles, the 4-star. Dude's a mauler. Y'all will hear about him. Alabama's going to have him on a visit this summer. Of course, getting all the top prospects in during the summer. Now, I like what Alabama's doing early in the recruiting class, this 27 recruiting class. One, because once again, they're not name chasing. You know, there's a lot of in-state talent that I believe could thrive at Bama, but these guys are really starting to come with this entitlement feel. I think you're going to get some humble, hungry guys like you did in the portal, and you'll see a lot of different success. All right? You'll see a lot of different success. If y'all want to get really get into recruiting coverage, tap in, become a member, because starting in April, I'm going full steam ahead with recruiting. I told y'all we've been building some networking relationships. We've been building some relationships with current Bama targets that aren't being recruited by Bama. We have been building some serious relationships, and I think we're going to really cross a different threshold with providing coverage for you all. All right. So before we get out of here, let's get a few comments in. What do y'all think about this next recruiting class? There's some some in-state talent in the state of Alabama I'm going to be putting on screen here at the beginning of February with our Check Them Out Coach series. I can't wait to show y'all. But some of these guys are some solid targets right now for Alabama, man. I'm telling y'all, we got some talent in the state of Alabama. There's a few prospects out of Texas, a few prospects out of Georgia, right? Not as many receivers coming out of Florida as we used to having, but you're looking at the type of quality of receivers they're getting. Even Aubrey Walker, man, to keep that in-state talent, a hidden gem like that, go find him. This staff is doing their work. They doing their due diligence. I'm glad to see they haven't forgot we got some dogs in the state. Facts. I love it. Yeah. Hey, Cindy, that Aubrey Walker pickup is huge. It gives me hope for this staff. Seeing him, being able to find him, it gives me hope for this staff. I'm so serious. We got another one. How much does a new O-line coaches help or hurt Bama? How much does a new... I think when you look at the grand scheme of things, that's why I think Scott Huff is more of a realistic offer because you don't want to regress, right? You don't want to regress. But I think if you get a guy young, like, what's his name? What's the coach's name? What's the coach's name? I forget his name. King? What's the coach's name, chat? My notes. I'm scrolling forever. Hold on. Did I scroll the wrong way? Oh, Adrienn Kiemm. Adrienn Kiemm. Bama does well recruiting in my home state, Georgia. I know we'll get some key guys. Facts. Carl, what's good, man? Good to see you in the chat, brother. Roll Tide. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Adrienn Kiemm. Dang, I couldn't find it for nothing. I gotta get used to that. But he would to me, his hire would be the one that makes sense when you look at what Scott Huff is doing. But like I said, I'm not even 100% sure that Scott Huff has even started assuming duties at Los Angeles, right? Wasn't his hire recent? So I don't know, man. Hey, going into this week though, man, make sure y'all continue to support the Senior Bowl. I'm excited about myself, chat. We gonna be doing the doggone thing for y'all. Y'all make sure y'all pull up. We got future NFL players gonna be gracing our platform throughout the whole week, giving us exclusive, post-practice content, interactions and things of that nature. So we got an event that we'll be going to on Friday. It's supposed to be a little fun. So y'all keep us prayed up. That weather's supposed to still be hanging around a little bit. Y'all know I don't like the cold. I don't like being wet. All of that stuff. Ugh. Don't like it. Don't like rain and cold. I don't like it. Don't like it. Just don't sit right with me. There's something to my brain. Just makes me want to jab somebody. But I appreciate y'all for tapping in. And once again, shout out to all of our sponsors today. Shout out to Walk On Sports Bistro, Sports Info Solutions, Yarn Urban Streetwear and Apparel, Goomba Bully Kennels, Helping Hands LLC, and Men of Standard Executive Security. I think I got them all. Oh, and Epic Water Filters. Don't forget Epic Water Filters, y'all. My water filter's supposed to be here February 2nd. If you did it and got free shipping, please don't be mad at them folks. The storm messing up the deliveries. So y'all just gotta be present. Shout out to the two people that ordered. Water filters. Yeah, that means y'all care about y'all life. Y'all don't want to be messing y'all bodies up like I'm doing right now, drinking this water right here. Get you some Epic Water Filters. Promo code SMOOK15, SMOOK15. Go ahead and put that in there, and you'll get 15% off on your first refill order. Filter refill order. It's only for the filters, not for the whole device and all that. It's just for the filters. We not that cool yet. We don't get the whole device discount. We just get the filters, the stuff that really matters. All right. And don't forget to go check out the merch too. We got so much stuff going on with the merch. Scoop Boogie lineup, all that is out there. Red and white letter lineup is still up. Everything is on like a clearance type sale. As a matter of fact, I think I got a notification because two people ordered last week. I think we might have another bonus because of that traffic. So even if you're not buying something, go check it out. When you click the link, you're helping the channel. You're helping the link. You're helping the shop grow. Okay. So the exclamation mark merch in the chat, you can see that link. Click that. Go check it out. You might see something you like. And then last but not least, I just want to thank every AAA member that showed up today and that hit the like, that shared the stream, that wore that wristband proudly and supported the authenticity above all brand. We appreciate you all for supporting it and being who you are and just allowing God to use y'all in a special way. Y'all probably don't even know how much y'all mean to who I'm becoming and what's happening with the Coach Smook Network as a brand and as a team. Shout out to my mods that come in daily, do their work, do they footwork and keep their boots on the ground. Shout out to my producers today, Mary J and Jordan. Give it up for yourselves, Jordan. He done missed about 50 o'clock. I ain't gonna lie. We docking his pay, chat. He missed 2 laughs about 15 seconds ago. I'm gonna get him, y'all. I'm just playing now. My brother doing great, man. He know he doing good. He know he doing good, man. I love his team. My team different, y'all. My team different. I'm telling y'all. And if you're not really on the team and you want to be, reach out to us on through Discord. Send us an email. We got our day in the life with Jeremiah Castile, the great former great Alabama defensive back. We got a situation setting up with him coming up soon. We just we're going to be covering a high school team out in Arkansas this upcoming season. Check them out, coach series around the team. A coach that's turning programs around year in and year out, not taking any time to flip 0-winning teams to 7-8-win teams, right? Then we'll be going to Texas a few times. We're covering the 707 platform. We're going to be traveling with a couple 707 teams. There's a lot of stuff going on here on the Coach Smook Network. And guess what? Guess who's going to be there? A lot of these top recruits that's thinking about coming to Bama. And guess who's going to be on the scene to get y'all the information? Yours truly, your boy Coach Smook. So make sure y'all continue to support the content and show love. And remember, chat, I'm telling you, I've been seeing a lot of y'all out here in these streets. I've been seeing y'all. But when you see me in these streets, holla at me. And say,
put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Hey, listen, I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. The next time we'll be live, it'll probably be mobile on the way down to Mobile or something like that. Y'all be blessed. I'll catch y'all on the next one. And roll, Tide, roll. Jordan, take us out.
In my bones, crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube, true cut straight from the stone. Ain't no selling their tales, I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah, I beat it from the streets to the bleachers, every angle, yeah, I see it, film, study, so militant, I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach of the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep it though off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they say.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, I'm walking out of Walmart. What's your name, bro?
Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast,
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Hold on 1 second. If you're serious about sports, you need more than just box scores. You need real insight. That's why Sports Info Solutions is the official partner of the Coach Smook Network. Sports Info Solutions is my go-to source for in-depth stat analysis, giving you the tools to truly understand player production, tendencies, and performance on a whole new level. From NFL, MLB to NBA, Sports Info Solutions delivers advanced data that helps fans, coaches, and analysts see the game behind the game. This isn't just stats, it's context. Looking ahead to the next generation of stars? Check out NFLDraft.sportsinfosolutions.com for elite draft analysis and detailed prospect breakdown. Make it your new go-to stat tracker. Visit sportsinfosolutions.com today. Now let's get back in the game.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
This is where futures are forged and legends get their shot.
Coach Smook Network is on the scene at the 2026 Panini Senior Bowl. Coach Smook will be there live and direct, joined by Chat, Make It Do What It Do, Yons, bringing you daily inside access, practice coverage, intense breakdowns, and exclusive interviews with the players making noise. No filters, no fluff, just real football from the heart of the action. If you love the grind, the stories, and the moments that matter, lock in with the Coach Smook Network, because this is where it starts. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.